back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be putting a new intake pipe on my 2008 smart car. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is pull up the foam cover and take out the metal cover, put it off to the side. Then I'm just going to gently fold the cover back, and then when we get close in here, you can see this piece here is what's in there, and it's also got whatever this is. It takes up lots of space. So we're going to be replacing it with this. So it shouldn't be too bad. There's a bolt down there, and then one back here, and then there's just two clamps, and then a little hose here, and then there's also a vacuum line. So we'll get started on doing that and see how this goes. Alright, so to get this thing disconnected, I'm just going to pull or push on it now. Hopefully it comes off pretty easy. And then after that, we'll see what's next. So, okay. So, now that that's off, let me see if I can get it out of here, or if it's gotta stay. Alright, so since you guys probably couldn't see too well, the bolt was just right there. And once I bent this out of the way, you kind of have to bend it a lot to get a ratchet on there, but once you do, it should come off pretty easy because it's not exposed to rust all the time, or water all the time. Well, it shouldn't be anyway. So, that one is off. So, one bolt off. From the videos I've watched, this one down there was a real pain to get out. I thought this was a pain, so we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully that didn't break anything. Alright guys, so it's come out like right here. Oops. Here it is. The only thing that sucks is this one clip is broken, which isn't too bad. I don't plan on putting it back in, but I was keeping it just in case. So it's too bad that I broke. It can go back in. It's just it's still super tight without it, so it just sucks that I broke. Now we can have a look in here with all this empty space. I can see right to the ground. Also, while everything's out and it's easy access, I got a new air filter. So here's the old one. It's pretty dirty and no light comes through that. Let's see the old one. Or the new one, I mean. Wow. Big difference. There's that. So, I'm gonna pop this in there. Looks pretty clean. I don't see anything that I need to take out. So, pop that back in. Cover. You just gotta line up in these holes. Just the 3 clips. And then, here is the new one. I'm gonna need to put some clamps on. Hopefully these are big enough. I'm gonna loosen them off all the way. Alright, so it looks like it does loosen up. I'm gonna make sure I can get it lined up in a spot where I can get to it. There's one. And the other one is still on here. Oh, before I put it all back together, I figured I might as well show you. Here is the old intake, and then here is the new one. Much smaller, so we'll shove this thing in and see how it looks. I think it's gonna look pretty good. Just gotta loosen this one clamp. Alright guys, so got the clamps on each side, so I'm gonna slide this thing on here. Okay. That's slid on both sides. Then there's also this, which we'll see how that fits because it's not looking good right now. Alright guys, there's this one little problem I noticed other people have too on the internet. For this vacuum line, both the diameters are the same on this. So people have been doing this and finding little adapters that'll work. So for me, this. It fits perfect inside here, and then it fits perfect inside the hole in the pipe. So I got 2 hose clamps that I'm going to put on, and I think it'll work pretty good actually. So let's throw that on there. It's a nice tight fit on this. This threads in, I think. Yeah, so there's that. So I'm just gonna tighten it up. Alright. And then I got another clamp here. Okay. So that is a nice fit in there too, so this actually works pretty well, I'd say. Okay, now I got that on there, I'm going to tighten it up. Alright guys, well, looks like it's working good, so I'm going to put this cover on here. Fold this all back underneath. And we're done. Sweet. Alright guys, so now that we got the intake pipe all done, we're gonna test it out and see if it makes any difference at all.